Hi, this is Laura Tucker with Really Entertainment News. Donald Trump is not going to be allowed as a guest on Late Night with Seth Meyers. Really? After Trump took away the Washington Post press credentials for his campaign, Meyers stated it's Trump's strategy to appeal to the outer fringes while also avoiding accountability. He then explained that at Late Night they believe in freedom of the press, so they stand in solidarity with them. And as long as the Post is banned, then Trump is banned from being on the show. Trump then fired back by saying Seth has begged him to do the show for 2 years, but he only does shows with good ratings, which he then makes even better. Really? The thing is, because there is freedom of the press, the Post is just going to continue covering Trump anyway and will probably do so even more negatively. So really, his ban serves no purpose, and he just continues to build himself up in his own mind. I don't get good ratings here and don't have a lot of viewers, so I guess he won't be on my show either. Darn. Broadway stars are recording What the World Needs Now is Love as a benefit after the Orlando shooting. Really? 100% of the proceeds will go to the LGBT Center of Central Florida. I think it is so cool. It's good to see stars banding together like that, just like We Are the World in the 80s. It goes back to what I was saying earlier this week, with the late night TV host basically saying there's more good than evil in this world and all we need is just love. So true. But we also need some new legislation so that this doesn't ever happen again. Jeff Probst is discussing the upcoming season of Survivor. Already? Really? It's 3 months away. They're separating contestants this season by Gen X versus the millennials. Probst noted it comes down to who you relate to more. And while he's a Gen Xer, he found himself relating to the millennials more. He reports that the younger folks were telling the older folks that they're not the future, they're the now. So stop writing longhand and get a computer. He found that the younger generation was like, bring it. They'll also be doing something new with the idols again this year. I suppose they have to, as the whole Super Idol thing last year was a bust, or last season was a bust, after Ty refused to use his idol that way. So they kind of have to do something else. That didn't work. And finally, we have to say goodbye to Ann Morgan Guilbert. Don't know who that is? She was neighbor Millie Helper on the Dick Van Dyke Show. She died Tuesday of cancer at the age of 87. Really? I also remember her being Jerry's parents' neighbor on Seinfeld, but she did so many other shows too. But to me, she'll always be Millie Helper. She was adorable. What always sticks in my head is the episode when the guys are out of town and she and Laura are scared and are talking back and forth between the rooms, saying things like, "What are you doing now, Laura? Making toast, Millie?" And that's just what she needs, a toast. So here's to you, Millie Helper. R.I.P.